Liberty over Winchester, 57-55. And in the third-place game, Calhoun topped Triopia, 59-46. Back with more from Winchester in 2 minutes. In 84, 58, and 57, North Greene has won it 8 times. They get credit for the Whitehall title, win in 1836, and championships by Roothouse in 42 and 48. And then the North Greene Crowns in 65, 67, 68, 92, and 94. And this battle obviously is not over. These two teams will play again Tuesday night at Carrollton. Carrollton has finished second in this tournament 9 times. That's second only to Winchester, who finished second 11 times. North Greene has 4 second-place finishes. And again, immediately following this game, we will be swinging down to Springfield, over to Springfield, somewhere in Springfield. Mike Adams will be there for Jacksonville and Springfield High. Jerry Simons is standing by for the starting lineups. We'll get to that and the play-by-play for this championship game between Carrollton and North Greene. All of that in 2 minutes. Job on the national anthem. This place is packed. We've got people standing around the outer perimeter of the gymnasium. There is not a seat to be found. Jerry Simons and I, Bob Thomas is even up here. We're all set for the championship game. Carrollton and North Greene with the starting lineup. Here's Jerry.
And the national anthem was performed by Jennifer Leonard, who is the wife of Winchester assistant coach Pat Leonard.
Yes.
Jennifer Leonard. The tough thing about the performance that she gave is doing it strictly a cappella. Everybody stands up and then they point to you and say, go. And that's tough. She did a very fine job. We've had the singing of the national anthem. Now the introduction of the starting lineup for the championship game. The slight underdog in the game is the defending champion. Carrollton Hawks have coached Jeff Crumweedy, their record of 11-3. Here's their lineup for the championship game. At one forward, it'll be Derek Friend, 6-foot junior with an average of 3.8. Adam Price will be the other forward, a 6'3 senior, average 13.3. At center, they'll have Ryan Grainer, 6'6 senior. His average, these are season averages, average of 12.6. Their guards are Ben Getton, 6-foot junior with an average of 19.1. And Andy Brannon, 5'10 junior, his average is 7.8. For the top-rated, undefeated North Greene Spartans of head coach Marty Rhodes, their 12-0 record. This is the lineup they'll employ to begin the game. At one forward, they have Micah Bushnell, 6'2 senior, average of 14.2. The other forward is Greg Dowdy. Greg Dowdy is a 6'2 senior with an average of 13.3. At center is Wes Myers, 6'5, a junior, an average of 14.2. The guards are Ashley Thomas, a 6'1 senior with an average of 5.9, and Jared Davis, 6'1.5 senior. He's averaging 8 points per game. We'll take a 30-second break and have the play-by-play of the championship game after this message.
Carrollton team, we're told by Coach Jeff Crumwood, he hasn't had a practice since they played Thursday night. So it's going to be a difficult road to hoe for them, but it should be a good one. Carrollton and North Greene.
Here we go. It'll be North Greene to the west end. Carrollton down below us at the east end. Standing room only to see the championship game in the 74th annual Winchester tournament. Tips control for Carrollton. Getton brings down the ball and quickly into front court. North Greene shows a man-to-man defense. It is Ashley Thomas guarding Ben Getton. Getton continuing to dribble while closely guarded. Ken Bracey, the official, watches him. They go out front for a shot by Brannon. It's off the back of the rim, no good. And the rebound belongs to Dowdy for North Greene. Spartans have the ball for the first time in the front court. Ashley Thomas with the ball. A couple of things to mention as we go along, as people have said, hey, say hi to my husband or note this thing. Here's a shot that's up and around and good for North Greene. It is Bushnell. Micah Bushnell gets the first basket of the game. In close for North Greene. 2-0 start for the top-rated undefeated Spartans. Back comes Getton for Carrollton on the right side. Down below, the ball knocked away and stolen for North Greene. It was deflected by Thomas and grabbed for the Spartans by Dowdy in the front court. He is fouled going in on the right side. It's going to be a foul against Friend. The officials are Don Cobb and Ken Bracey. Don Cobb is from Wood River. Ken Bracey now resides in Morton. And it'll be North Greene with the ball to toss in from their baseline at the west end of the gym. To do it will be Dowdy. Dowdy comes into the right side wing to Thomas. Top of the circle to Davis. Davis back to Thomas on the right side. Down in the corner to Dowdy. Underneath it comes to Bushnell. A collision, and we're going to get an offensive foul against Bushnell. He's called for charging into Price.
First foul on North Greene. First turnover of the game on the Spartans.
John Barker is home listening to us. He's got the flu, and normally he would be here. It's the first time since 1960 that he's not been here for the championship game of the Winchester tournament. He is a big North Greene fan, and John Barker, we're glad you're tuned in. Wish you were here. Underneath, the shot's up and good for Carrollton. Friend will get the basket, and he is fouled in the act of shooting. Greener got the assist, Friend the basket, and the foul is called against North Greene. The foul is on Bushnell, and it's his second foul. That's one of the best players they've got. He goes to the bench with 2 quick fouls, and he'll be replaced in the lineup by Adam Little, the 6'3" sophomore. So the 6'2" senior with his 14-point average is on the bench with 2 fouls. At the free throw line, trying to give Carrollton the lead is Friend. He made it. It's Carrollton 3, North Greene 2. We played just over a minute in the championship game, and into front court for North Greene will come Wes Meyer. Meyer out to Ashley Thomas. Thomas cuts near the free throw line. It's a man-to-man defense for Carrollton. We've seen them go almost exclusively with the man in this tournament. And with the ball, Little having trouble. It's knocked away, stolen, getting with the ball, getting out of the pack. Down he comes. Layup, no good. And the rebound pulled back the other way for North Greene by Dowdy. Quickly in the front court. Thomas on the right side. Out to Dowdy. Ball slapped away. Dowdy gets it back. Shot in the lane. Good. It's 4-3. North Greene by a point. 6:10 remaining in the opening quarter. Might have been halfway disappointed, wouldn't we, if these two teams hadn't made it to the championship. Same two who were here last year. Underneath of the ball is Getton. Shot is no good. A foul's going to be called against North Greene. Getton will go to the line for a couple of free throws, and it may be Davis getting the foul.
It would be the first on Davis, and it is. Third team foul against North Greene. Unlike you, it seems to be fitting, considering everything that's happened, that if these two teams battling for the tournament title.
First of 2 for Ben Getton is in the air, and it is good. He seems to be the only player in the ballgame who still has a chance at topping Yancey Gregory of Winchester for the individual scoring honors in the tournament. His second free throw is also good. He needs a 25-point performance to do that. It's 5-4. Carrollton by 1 in a seesaw opening 3 minutes of the tournament championship game. Meyer in the front court for North Greene. Holds it above his frame. Looks for help on the left side to Davis. He drives down low. Shoots. It is good. 6-5 score. North Greene. There was a collision as Meyer went in. The official watching it. Ken Bracey right there. Doesn't call the charge very often. Did not that time. He allowed the play to go. Out front, Getton has it for Carrollton. Getton comes to the left side. Down near the baseline. Jumper from 10. Off the rim. No good. Rebound. Brennan. Good. Andy Brannon got the rebound basket for Carrollton. They're back in front, 7-6. Back and forth we go. Ashley Thomas to move it up for North Greene. Interesting note between North Greene head coach Marty Rhodes and the 8th grade coach Bob Thomas. Thomas. Here at the free throw line, a shot by Davis is good. That's Jared Davis scoring for North Greene. They're back in front, 8-7. Seems that Marty Rhodes' son starts for Bob Thomas's team in the 8th grade. They're 12-1. And Bob Thomas's son, Ashley Thomas, obviously a starter here for Coach Rhodes, whose team is 12-0. It's been Getting with the ball for Carrollton. Outside it goes. Back to Getting. Down low to Friend, and Friend's going to be called for the charge. I just said Ken Bracey doesn't call it very often, and he called the charge right there.
2 fouls on Friend, 2 team fouls against Carrollton, and it was a good call.
So North Greene gets the ball back. Carrollton a full court man-to-man, and in it comes to Bushnell. Not Bushnell, Meyer up in front court. Bushnell's on the bench with 2 fouls. Meyer outside Ashley Thomas. Thomas for North Greene. They've got the ball in a 1-point lead. On the left side, Davis, top of the circle of Dowdy. Dowdy to Thomas on the left side, back to Davis. They looked at it, give and go, didn't do it. Comes down the line, bounces right side at Thomas. 14-footer is good. Ashley Thomas, the 6'1 senior guard, gives North Greene a 3-point lead, 10-7 as we approach the middle of the first quarter. It's the biggest lead in the ball game thus far. It's a 3-point advantage. Getting up for the Hawks. He's around the free throw line on the left side of Derek Friend. Back out to Ben Getting, guarded by Thomas. That's a tough assignment for Ashley Thomas. And we're going to get a foul called on Thomas, trying to prevent Getting from going to the basket. Getting is so quick at any moment. He can kick by you to the basket. No free throws to be attempted here.
Only the 4th team foul against North. I shouldn't say only. It is the 4th team foul in the first 4 minutes of this ball game.
And the first one on Thomas of North Greene. So Carrollton to give it in, down by 3. They throw it in out front to Price. Adam Price out to Ben Getting, deflected away. He gets it back. Getting looking things over. North Greene's in a 2-3 zone. On the right side it is to Price. The jumper from 12 is short. Rebound off the hands of Greene out of bounds. North Greene will get the ball. Well, I remember last year in the championship game, by now Carrollton had a lead. They jumped out early and led most of it, won it by 11 in an upset. It would be an upset again if they win tonight. In the front court comes Meyer for North Greene. Wes Meyer, the center, into the lane and shoots. No good off the front of the rim. Rebound tipped up and in by Dowdy. Greg Dowdy to tip in, and North Greene has a 5-point lead at 12-7.
That was the first shot the North Greene missed. They're 6 for 7.
Here's a foul going to be called. It may be Thomas, and it is. Second foul on Ashley Thomas as Carrollton set a screen and Getting rolled to the left side. Thomas committed the foul. He'll come out of the ball game now, and Tony Rhodes, the coach's son, will come in to replace the 8th grade coach's son. Thomas goes out. Tony Rhodes comes in. 6'2 junior is Tony Rhodes with an average higher than Thomas. He averages 6.3 compared to Thomas's 5.9. But Thomas is the more experienced player. Friend for Carrollton. They're down by 5. Friend cuts into the lane. Dishes off right side for a jumper by Price. Off the rim, no good. And the rebound saved by Little for North Greene. So the Spartans the ball, a 5-point advantage at the 3-minute mark of the first quarter. Rhodes comes into front court. Bounces on the left side to Dowdy. Dowdy around the top of the circle. A behind-the-back dribble. Not bad for the 6'2 man. Ball's knocked away, but recovered by Rhodes. And Rhodes comes down to the right side wing as Jeff Crumweedy is up calling into his team. Rhodes out front, tries the 3-pointer. It's no good. Rebound, Little had it, lost it. It's on the floor. They fight for it, and a jump ball's called. The arrow points to North Greene. Spartans will maintain possession of the basketball.
Clearly the difference in the game, the shooting. Carrollton 2 of 7. North Greene 6 of 8.
North Greene to give it in. Well, Carrollton's come from behind so many times in the tournament that they won't panic here. Inbounds pass is lost by North Greene, taken away by Getting. He comes down, misses the layup. Price gets the rebound, however. Price kicks the ball out front to Greiner. Greiner at the top of the circle. On the left side, North Greene thought he traveled. Down it is to Brandon. Bad pass, deflected away by North Greene and stolen by the Spartans. Wes Meyer gets the ball. Second turnover on Carrollton. Well, a big victory tonight for AC Central over Springfield Cavalry in that shootout in Jacksonville. Shots good by Meyer for North Greene, and the Spartans lead 14-7.
All 5 starters for North Greene in the scoring column.
Carrollton turnaround jumper by Greener's no good, and the rebound Friend. He's in close. He's fouled as he tries to follow up. He's fouled by Rhodes. And it'll be a couple of free throws coming up for the junior forward, Derek Friend.
And I know what you're going to ask me. 8 straight points for North Greene right now.
Derek Friend is a good free throw shooter. Normally will make 2/3 of his attempts. He'll go to the line here for 2 tries. Friend has not scored a lot in the tournament. Makes the first free throw here. In fact, and there are 3 games in this tournament, he's averaging 4 points per game. And that's right at his average for the season. His second free throw is also good. And it's a 14-9 game as Friend gets Carrollton back within 5. Carrollton continues the full court man-to-man. But Meyer, the center, has no trouble dribbling all the way down for North Greene. Then a collision, loses the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Carrollton. Meyer can handle the ball very well for a 6'5 center. North Greene tosses it in left side immediately. Jump shot by Davis is good. 16-footer left side. Jared Davis. And it's a 16-9. North Greene lead is 7. Inside the 2-minute mark of the first quarter. Ben Getton, front court for Carrollton, guarded by Davis, gets a screen from Friend, goes to the left side, now cuts back, having trouble maintaining possession of the ball, puts up a shot in the lane, it's no good. Rebound, slapped up in the air, and a grab for North Greene by a little. He was fighting for the ball, gets it to Rhodes. Rhodes in the front court for the Spartans. They've enjoyed the first quarter. Tony Rhodes pulls up the dribble out front, guarded by Brannon, hands off to Davis. Jared Davis, a 6'1.5" guard. They've got good size in this North Greene team. Bounce on the right side comes to Dowdy. Dowdy moves into the lane, stumbling. He's fouled by Getton. The reason he was stumbling, he was inadvertently tripped by Ben Getton.
First foul on Getton, 3rd team foul against Carrollton.
Another change for North Greene. They're going to bring Dowdy to the bench, and he'll be replaced by Toby Malin, 6'5" senior, comes in off the bench. North Greene can go to the bench for 6'5", 6'3", a couple of 6'2". They start 1 6'5" and 3 other 6'2". In on the right side to Tony Rhodes. Rhodes a jumper from 9, off the side of the rim, no good. And the rebound, Ben Getton of Carrollton. A minute to go in the first quarter. Carrollton down by 7. Getton has the ball knocked away and out of bounds. Who touched it last? Rhodes did. It will be Carrollton's ball. Jeff Crumweedy had a word or two for official Don Cobb. Below us, Carrollton gives it in. Having trouble, they get it in out front to Friend, who hands the ball, tosses the ball to Getton. Getton on the right side to Price in the corner to Brannon for 3. No good, air ball, and the rebound, Davis for North Greene. Well, North Greene is on the first quarter. Down they come. Pass on the right side to Little. A shot is no good, but he's fouled. It rolled off the front of the rim.
It's going to be against Friend, I think, isn't it?
No, the foul's going to be against Grainer.
That will be Grainer's first foul. Carrollton 2 of 11 now in this first quarter.
Carrollton's been whistled for 4 fouls, 6 against North Greene. Another change for North Greene as they show the depth of their bench. Into the lineup now comes John Powell, a 5'9" senior who scored in double figures in a reserve role last Saturday in the opening round. Free throw by Little is good. North Greene has a deep bench. 17-9, North Greene.
Little becomes the 6th player in the scoring column for North Greene.
He made them both, so it's 18-9. Again, they've doubled the score on Carrollton. 43 seconds to go in the opening quarter with a championship game. In the front court on the left side, Getton clears it out to Price, right side to Brannon. Brannon on a wing, back out front to Price near the point. Price guarded out there by Dowdy on the left side to Getton, and on him is Powell. Getton makes a move to the baseline, and he's now double-teamed, gives it back out to Price. 22 seconds, right side for a three-pointer by Price, no good. Rebound Getton. Ben Getton left side, turns, fakes, jumps, stripped away, loses the ball on the floor. They all scramble, and who's going to come up there? Still fight for it. Jump ball. Jump ball. Getton shot it while almost laying on his back on the floor and darn near made it.
That's one of the reasons that he didn't know how much time was left, and as it turns out, it probably wouldn't have been a bad move because there's only 10 seconds left.
He gets up in a little bit of pain. I think one ankle may be bothering Ben Getton a little bit. Another change for North Greene is Toby Malin comes back out of the lineup. Here's Carrollton to get it in, and they do so outside to Getton. Clear out near the 10-second line. 7 seconds to go. We'll take a 90-second break at the end of the quarter. Getton goes on the right side. 2 seconds down low. Shots up. No good. That's the end of the quarter. After 1, North Greene 18, Carrollton 9.
Friday. Get your Super Blocks and Super Performance from Illinois Valley Supply, your Purina dealer in Carrollton, Kane, and Chesterfield.
Need heat? Carrier Weather's hard to beat. Talk to the folks at Brennan Heating and Air Conditioning about a new Carrier Weathermaker Infinity Gas Furnace. That's Brennan Heating and Air Conditioning on
First quarter for Carrollton. That's why they're down by 9. They have the ball now in the lane. A bounce pass underneath, saved by Friend, and he traveled. He wasn't expecting the bounce pass in there by Brand, and then Friend saved it, but trying to get open for a shot. He committed the third turnover of the game for Carrollton. North Greene gets it back, and they give it in deep in backcourt to Rhodes. Out there for North Greene, they have Rhodes, Dowdy, Meyer, Davis, and Little. So they keep Bushnell with 2 fouls on the bench. On the right side of the ball, driving is Rhodes. A scoop shot over the front of the rim is good. Thomas and Bushnell are both out of the game with 2 fouls for North Greene, but at the moment they don't need them, as North Greene has a 20-9 lead 1 minute into the second quarter.
Rhodes becomes the 7th player in the scoring column for North Greene.
North Greene has used 9, 7 have scored. Carrollton at the free throw line. Brennan, a pass off the hands of Greene out of bounds, and I got to tell you right now, Carrollton looks very much just totally out of sync. It'll be North Greene to give it in against the Carrollton man-to-man. North Greene has looked quite good. Carrollton just the opposite in the first 9 minutes of the game. These same 2 teams will play Tuesday night at Carrollton, and we'll broadcast it. It'll be our second broadcast that night. Down to the right side, Little, a shot off the side of the backboard, no good. Rebound comes to Meyer for North Greene. Meyer has it slapped away and stolen. Price brings it up after Fred knocked it away. Price, a driving shot, good. 20-11. It was an 11-point lead for North Greene. It's trimmed now to 9, and in front court goes Davis for North Greene. On Tuesday night, Routt will play at Riverton. That'll be our first broadcast that evening. And then we'll have, by tape delay, North Greene at Carrollton. And Carrollton steals it again. Friend in the front court. Shot. No good. Rebound pulled out by Meyer. He's the one who had his pocket picked at the other end. Meyer brings it back. There's a collision. He loses the ball. Little picks it up and scores. And a foul is called. Little scores, and he'll go to the free throw line looking for the three-point play as a foul is called against Derek Friend of Carrollton.
That's his 3rd now. 15th foul against Carrollton.
22-11 North Greene. 6 minutes to go, first half. Free throw is good. 23-11, North Greene dominating the first 10 minutes of the game. Getting into front court for Carrollton on the left side of Friend. Drive, stop, shot, blocked. Blocked out of there by Little and grabbed by Davis for North Greene. And then he almost double dribbled and does, in fact, double dribble. Ken Bracey made the call. Boy, we had some fun up here tonight before the fans all arrived, talking with Ken Bracey, getting his opinion of a lot of Major League players. Ken Bracey spends all year as a scout for San Diego, and his job is to scout the American League. Goes into a city and stays there for a week watching ball games.
How do you think San Diego got Ricky Henderson?
He's the one that got him, Ricky Henderson. Along with some money that somebody in the organization agreed to pay. Out front, Getting with the ball. They feed it on the right side to Brandon. Brandon tried to pass, knocked away, and a foul's going to be called on Grainer trying to get it back. He fouled Little after North Greene had deflected the ball.
You get the feeling that Jeff Crimwoody at some point is going to say, okay, let's stop, let's start all over again, let's see if we can get this thing off on the right foot. They are down, and you're right, they just look completely discombobulated. Down 12 points at the 5:37 mark here of the second quarter.
Just sort of the opposite thing happened last year in the championship game where Carrollton came out looking so good, North Greene did not. Arnett's going to come into the ball game for Carrollton. Also coming out, Mark Tapin. They have both started at various times earlier. Tapin is a 6-foot junior forward, and Arnett is a 5'10 senior. Brannon checks out. And I suspect Friend also goes to the bench, so they substitute one guard, that's Arnett, and one forward, that's Tapin. North Greene with the ball, Little down the lane, shots up and no good. Rebound, Davis, fall away 9-footer, no good. Rebound, Dowdy, no good. Bounced around a couple of times, and now Grainer gets the ball for Carrollton. He's bumped a little bit, clears it out to Tapin, gives it up to Gettin. 3-point shot, no good. Rebound, Gettin in front of the basket, good. 23-13.
That's Gettin's first field goal. He has 4 points.
5 minutes remaining in the first half. North Greene leads by 10. In front court, Jared Davis for North Greene, their 6'1.5" guard. Gives it to their 6'5" center, Wes Meyer. Meyer's shot in the lane. It's no good. Rebound, Price for Carrollton. He's bumped. The ball's loose on the floor. They fight for it. Jump ball. Arrow points to Carrollton. Well, we mentioned John Barker, home of the flu. He played for Roothouse back in 1957 and 58. And he's been coming to these championship games of the Winchester tournament ever since 1960, but he has the flu in his home, and is his wife by his side? Nah, she's here watching the ball game. In the front court, Arnett with the ball for Carrollton. A shot out there is in and out, no good, and the rebound pulled out by Meyer for North Greene. Meyer to Davis, long pass down to Thomas, and he's fouled under the basket. Not Thomas, it's Rhodes. Got the wrong coach's son there. Tony Rhodes.
Capon gets the foul, I think, his first.
Nope.
Wrong.
Arnett said Price, maybe.
Arnett. But see, Ken Bracey's got that crooked little finger, and sometimes it's hard to read. It's first foul on Arnett.
Little comes out of the ball game. Also coming out, Craig Dowdy for North Greene. Let's see who they have out there now. Of course, Rhodes is at the free throw line, and Davis stays in at one of the guard spots. First free throw of the night for Tony Rhodes is good. He's made 3 points. It is 24-13. North Greene by 11. His next free throw is also good. 25-13. They brought, see, Meyer's still out there. They brought Micah Bushnell back into the ball game along with Ashley Thomas, each playing with 2 fouls. Right side for Carrollton. Adam Price pulls up the dribble, gives it out to Arnett. Left side to Getton, tries a three-pointer. Good. Ben Getton, only player in the tournament who was on last year's all-tournament team. Will he make it 2 years in a row? You'll have to stick around and find out when they announce the all-tournament team after the game. Here's a pass stolen away for Carrollton. Stolen by Capon. That's 6 turnovers on North Greene. Now North Greene's going to get it back on a steal by Davis. He'll drive, shoot, no good. On the rebound, Bushnell, no good, but a foul called. Fouls against Arnett of Carrollton.
Carrollton now 5 of 20.
And to the free 5 of 20. 25% shooting for Carrollton. To the free throw line for North Greene will go Micah Bushnell. Out of the lineup comes Tony Rhodes. In to replace him, Craig Dowdy, as North Greene is virtually back to their starting 5. Up by 9. 3:44 to go in the first half. Free throw by Micah Bushnell is in and out, no good. Bushnell has only 2 points. He is there. He and Meyer are their leading scorers on the year. They lead by 9, even though he has only 3, and he makes the free throw. 26-16, North Greene by 10. Ben Getton for Carrollton in the front court. Free throw line, feeds it on the right side for a three-point try by Price. It's no good. Rebound Capon, no good. Rebound loose, out of bounds. Last touch by Greene belongs to North Greene.
Carrollton just wants to stay in the game. They just don't want to get too far down going into half, and maybe they can regroup at half.
I think they're even in the ball game down by 10 because we've be down by 10 in this tournament and come back to win.
That's what I'm saying. If they could just stay around this level but not go down by any more than 15. It's so crowded in here, by the way. Marty Rhodes is about to send a couple of players out in the hall to stand.
Down comes North Greene under the basket. Bushnell is fouled as he tried to go for a shot. It is crowded. The foul's on Capon. I thought you were going to say, and it would have been accurate so, that Marty Rhodes stood up in front of the bench and there's no place for him to sit back down. He squats in front of the bench. You tell me where he would sit over there if he was going to sit down.
Well, there was one point. Carrollton took the ball out right in front of the bench. Marty Rhodes standing up, the official standing up. There was a guy that came out of the game. He was standing up, and the guy inbounding the ball was standing up.
Free throws missed by Bushnell. He'll get another one. They're standing at every place in this gym, both ends of the floor. They have the police down there trying to keep them away from under the basket. Bushnell made the second free throw. It's 27-16. A lot of people up here in the band room or balcony with us overlooking the floor. 27-16, and Carrollton loses it. A pass stolen away by Ashley Thomas down to Bushnell. At the baseline, he cannot save it. He slides out of bounds. Carrollton will get it back.
7 turnovers Carrollton, 7 turnovers North Greene. Clearly, the only difference in the ball game is shooting.
Carrollton moves it up. Ben Getton against Ashley Thomas in the front court. Getton for Carrollton. Right side, wheels and shoots and misses. And a foul on Getton on the rebound as Bushnell grabbed it and Getton got him. Getton just not having a real good game as yet, but at any moment he could suddenly start having a good game and really turn the thing around. Second foul on Ben Getton.
It is the 9th team foul against Carrollton, so they're quickly going to put North Greene in the double bonus.
A lot of times when you broadcast games or talk about sports or politicians or anybody, at times you can tend to exaggerate. But about Ben Getton, you can say he is quick. And there's no exaggeration no matter how you say the word. Bushnell makes the free throw. He is just extremely quick. 3 for 5 from the free throw line, Bushnell. The second one's no good. And the rebound out on the left side. Bushnell saves it in while falling out of bounds, but it comes into Price. Down to Getton. Shots up. Good. It's 28-18. North Greene by 10. We're inside the last 3 minutes of the first half. Wes Meyer, front court for North Greene, gives the ball out to Ashley Thomas. Thomas on the right side on a wing to Davis. And to Dowdy. And down low, a pass is lost out of bounds, deflected by Carrollton, and 2 Carrollton players wind up on the floor. Arnett is really limping. Arnett and Greene went down, and Arnett's having trouble walking on that right leg right now. I think he may just hit the knee on the floor, which makes it smart a little bit. Outside Thomas, down low, wide open. Bushnell lays it up good. They caught him alone on the weak side, and it's 30-18, a 12-point lead for North Greene. Arnett still limping as Carrollton brings it back. In the front court, Getton to Arnett on the left side. Rhodes is closely on Arnett. He gets a screen, moves top of the circle, tries a shot, no good. And the rebound tipped by Tapin. They go in the corner to fight for it. It's out of bounds, belongs to North Greene.
Carrollton now 6 of 25 from the floor, 24% shooting.
Bushnell back out of the game as Little comes back in for North Greene. Also coming back in, Jared Davis. He will replace Thomas.
I think this is a very big possession for Carrollton.
I was just going to say, we're talking about Carrollton staying within range. A big possession for North Greene, well, for both teams, because if North Greene scores here, it's a 14-point difference with 2 minutes to go, and that's starting to get to be too much. Rhodes down on the left side, out to Davis. Davis guarded by Arnett around the free throw line. Right side feed underneath, knocked away, but recovered by Meyer. He has it knocked away. Jump ball called by both officials. And the ball belongs to North Greene. Both of them at the same time put their hands up for a jump ball, so you can't disagree with that call.
First time these officials have worked together, although they've worked many, many, many games.
And it comes to Thomas. Shot from the point is no good, and the rebound underneath the Tapin. Ken Bracey told me that he's been working basketball games since 1968. That's 28 years as a basketball official. He likes it. He's talking about keeping on doing it, even though usually he works with Bob Ware. And here we get a double foul called away from the ball. Don Cobb sees a double foul. Little against North Greene, I think. And it may be Greener of Carrollton. I'm not sure.
You're right.
It is Little of North Greene, and it is Greener of Carrollton.
And Greener's third.
Brannon back in. Arnett goes to the Carrollton bench. Greener will come out of the lineup, and Schnelton in to replace him for Carrollton. Daryl Schnelton, 6'3" senior, makes his first appearance of the night. A minute 39 to go in the half. 12-point lead for North Greene. Carrollton with the ball. They give it in the right side to Brannon. Out front it goes to Getton. Getton guarded by Davis. Down on the right side to Price. Now to Brannon in the corner. Had a notion for three and traveled. Couldn't quite decide what to do. That's what we talk about, being just a little bit out of sync. He was momentarily open, didn't take the shot, then decided to move and travel. It's 8 turnovers against Carrollton.
Don Cobb and Jeff Crumwady are not getting along. That's an understatement.
Well, at this point, you have to say it's frustration for Crumwady. In front court, Rhodes. On the left side, it is to Dowdy. Dowdy back out to Rhodes. We're going to take an ID break here whenever we get a chance. To Dowdy on the left side. Dumps it off to Meyer in the lane. He's tied up. The arrow points to North Greene. They'll keep it. Let's take the station ID right now. To let them throw in the ball while we were away. They didn't. Now they say, okay, we're ready to go. So you have not missed a single flick of the ball. They still haven't handed it to him. Now they do, and North Greene to toss it in under the basket. They come into the corner on the right side. With it is Dowdy. Dowdy moves to the free throw line and shoots no good. Rebound Little, no good. Next rebound, Dowdy slapped away, and a foul on Daryl Schnelton.
Schnell will pick up his first, the 11th team foul against Carrollton, so it's a 2-shot foul.
Tournaments, all the all-tournament team, 10 players to the all-tournament team will be announced immediately following the championship game. At the line is Craig Dowdy for the first time tonight, and his first of 2. Good.
We've got 5 points.
And it is North Greene 31, Carrollton 18, 1:05 to go in the half. The second one's also good. 32-18, North Greene by 14. Well, earlier today, we saw Calhoun have a 17-point lead at halftime against Triopia, and Triopia at one point got back within about 4, so it can be done, but it's going to be a big job for Carrollton in the second half. Bryce to Brannon. Into the lane it comes, left side to Tapin. A shot good. Tapin hit about an 11-footer. It's 32-20. 12-point difference. North Greene gets it in. Schnelton got away with a foul. Meyer brings it up for North Greene. Leaves it for Rhodes. 33 seconds to go. Carrollton fans say, let us have the ball one more time without North Greene scoring. Outside, Davis and Getton bump a little bit. Davis with 23 seconds. He's off balance. They lose the ball. There's what Carrollton wanted. Brannon down, shoots, good. There's the wish for Carrollton. 32-22. 12 seconds to go. Now North Greene says, let us score before the buzzer. In the front court, Rhodes. And we have almost fisticuffs. You got a collision, and which way they're going to call it against North Greene. Brannon, they say, was run into by Davis. It's an offensive foul on Davis. His second. He did not have possession of the basketball, so instead of it turning it over to Carrollton, it will bring Brannon to the free throw line for the 1-and-1. Moments ago, North Greene led by 14. Brannon could get Carrollton back within 8, and still 7 seconds to go in the half. He hasn't shot any free throws tonight. First one is no good. Rebound, Getton lost it, taken away by Little. Long pass down, all alone. What a pass. The shot is made by Dowdy. That's the end of the half. What a dandy pass by Little. How he even knew the teammate was down there. That's a sensational play on the missed free throw by Carrollton. Little gets the rebound under the basket here at the east end, and without hardly looking, throws a pass that goes 80% of the distance of the floor to an all-alone Craig Dowdy. Took it and laid it in.
That's a 4-point swing.
What a pass. They missed the chance to get 2 free throws to pull back within 8. North Greene gets the rebound, the perfect pass, Dowdy the basket right before the buzzer, and North Greene has a 12-point halftime advantage. If this game is decided by 4 or less points, that may have been the play of the game. We take the 2-minute halftime break. The score is, and Jeff Crumweedy of Carrollton is talking to official Don Cobb, and has been for the past 30 seconds. They are still going at it, and they are not real good friends at the moment. The discussion goes on, and Don Cobb a bit angrily gets the last word. The halftime score is North Greene 34, Carrollton 22.
For the third quarter, about ready to get this one underway. 34-22. If you're wondering who won between AC Central and Calvary, it was AC Central by 13, 60-47. Let's get the second half going.
It'll be Carrollton with the ball. They've got a big hole to dig out of as we begin the second half. They give it into Ben Getton, takes it into front court. We'll set up their lineup for you in a moment. Getton with the ball on the right side, looks for somebody. It's slapped away. He gets it back. On the right side, he's bothered by Davis. Clears it out to Brannon. Brannon and Getton are the guards. Greene are at center. The forwards beginning the second half are Friend and Price. It's the same lineup with which they began the ball game. Price in the lane, a shot for Carrollton, no good off the front of the rim, and Bushnell gets the rebound for North Greene. North Greene comes out there with the guards being Thomas and Davis. At center is Meyer, and at forwards, Dowdy and Bushnell. So both teams are back to their starting fives. On the left side, Davis with the ball for North Greene. Guarded by Price. Into the free throw line. Fakes. Shoots. It's off the rim. And the rebound out of bounds. Last touch by North Greene. It belongs to Carrollton. Standing room only watching this championship game from the 74th annual Winchester Invitational. One of the people up here in the room that we watch down on the floor, one of the people up here is the superintendent of North Greene, Don Aubrey, and his wife. Don and I are neighbors in Jacksonville, and he commented, this is about where we see each other. We wave and speak as we each go off to work. And here's a shot outside by Getton. It's no good, and the rebound comes out to Jared Davis of North Greene. Here's a long pass in the front court. Dowdy left side 7-footer. It's good. Dowdy scores for North Greene, and they have a 36-22 lead.
That equals their biggest.
Up by 14 early in the second half. Getting down for Carrollton right side. Getting clears it back out to Brandon. On the left side to Price. A bounce low. Comes to Friend. Back out for a three-point try. That's good for Adam Price. Price comes in with an average of 13.3. That's his first three-pointer. And taking the ball away now is Brandon. He drives, scores, and he is fouled going underneath. The foul's on Dowdy, and Carrollton could suddenly get back-to-back three-point plays. It's 36-27. And going to the free throw line looking for the three-point play will be Brandon. He could make this an 8-point ball game. Timeouts call for North Greene. 6:14 to go third quarter. North Greene by 9. We're back in a minute.
The only thing is, don't even go down and help double on the post. Stay out on Price. Stay out on Price. West is good. Help him down the post. Down here and get the shot, all right? Hey.
At Westerholt for your LG Seeds winning combination.
Brandon at the free throw line for Carrollton. Missed the free throw. The rebound saved in by Meyer of North Greene. He threw it in off the body of a Carrollton player out of bounds. Good play by Meyer. And it'll be North Greene's ball as Carrollton missed a chance to get back within 8. Carrollton continues the full court man-to-man as North Greene gives it in to Davis. In the front court comes Jared Davis, stolen away by Brandon, but then he kicks it out of bounds. North Greene will get it back. I tell you, right now, it's a key point in this ball game is Carrollton has cut the lead to 9, and they're flirting with getting even closer. North Greene a bit unsettled. It's early in the third quarter. In it comes to Davis, guarded by Price. Davis moves it into front court, looks over at Coach Marty Rhodes. I thought he double dribbled, and he did. I think Don Cobb was shocked. He didn't call it immediately. It occurred. He said, "Oop, I thought he did." Boom, there came the whistle.
Yeah, I've done that umpiring in baseball where the pitcher would turn a wheel to throw to first and fake the throw, and you're going, he didn't do it. I just think he did. That's kind of the same thing.
So it was double dribble against North Greene. Carrollton has a chance to get within 7, maybe even 6. Brandon with the ball outside. Brandon gives it off in the corner to Friend. Tight man-to-man for North Greene, and Friend is fouled by Wes Meyer. No free throws to be shot, but North Greene quickly is picking up some fouls in the second half.
Meyer with a single foul in the game now.
Well, North Greene just thoroughly dominated the first half, but Carrollton's come out with a different look here in the second half. Brandon to give it in for the Hawks. He does so on the right side to Getton. Shots good. It counts, and he is fouled. They are back within 5, or back within 7. They could get it within 6. Basket counts by Getton. The foul is called.
Foul whistled against Wes Meyer, his second. Third team foul against North Greene. Getton with 11 points, but they've got to start making these free throws.
And Getton does. 36-30. It's now a 6-point difference, and official Don Cobb goes out to talk to Greener of Carrollton. One of the styles of Don Cobb's officiating, he wants to be totally in control, and that's what an official is supposed to do. Totally have control of the ballgame. In the front court, we're going to get a foul on Brandon. You know what happened? He was pushed from behind by Ashley Thomas of North Greene. Thomas then fouled. Brandon then fell into another North Greene player and got the foul. Fans are on Don Cobb. I don't think he saw the initial bump by Thomas. He saw Brandon falling into a North Greene player.
Yeah, but you got to put it in perspective a little bit. First foul on Brandon, no free throw shots, so really no harm done right then.
North Greene lost the ball, but then it's picked back up by Bushnell. Bushnell between a couple, and a charging call against Bushnell, and the wheels are coming off of North Greene. That's 3 fouls on Micah Bushnell. It's a turnover as well. Carrollton gets the ball back. They're down only by 6. They trailed at halftime by 12. They were down at one time by 14. Back into the ball game comes Little to replace Bushnell for North Greene. Frankly, in this championship game, Adam Little has been playing better than Micah Bushnell.
What if that last exchange right before the half, they hit the 2 free throws and North Greene doesn't score at the other end?
Well, it'd be a 2-point game right now.
You betcha.
Brannon with the ball, or Getting with the ball, gives to Brannon outside for Carrollton, into the lane to Greene, feeds underneath, but he threw beyond teammate Friend, out of bounds. Well, he faked out his teammate. North Greene moves it up, leading by 6. Still 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. And Meyer gives the ball out to Thomas. Thomas is guarded by Brannon. Thomas comes to the left side to Davis on a wing. Down low it goes for Little. A turnaround shot, no good. Rebound, Little is good. He's having a very good game in a reserve role. Adam Little, a 6'3" sophomore. He's got 7 points off the bench. 38-30, North Greene by 8. Getting front court, right side to Price on a wing for Carrollton. Price, one dribble, gives it back outside to Brannon. Brannon, watched by Thomas, dribbles to the right side. Passes on the wing to Price. Price, one dribble, into the lane it comes for Friend. Shots blocked out of there by Meyer. Grab back for Carrollton. Now they have it slapped out of bounds. Carrollton will get it back to the baseline. An 8-point North Greene lead. We're in the middle of the third quarter. They led by 12 at halftime. Here's Arnett to come back in for Carrollton. He'll replace Brannon.
Carrollton's got to get past the point where they feel like they need to score every trip down the floor. They're not quite there yet. Another couple of buckets and they're there.
They've outscored North Greene by 4 here in the first 4 minutes of the third quarter. In it comes to Getting. Right side wing to Price for a 3. In and out, no good. And the rebound belongs to North Greene. For North Greene, Davis gives the ball to Thomas. Front court on the right side. It is for a 3-point shot by Dowdy. No good. And the rebound, Little down low. His shot is good. It will count and a bounce call. Boy, what a ball game Adam Little is playing for North Greene.
He's got 9.
He's going to go to the free throw line. We get a foul called against Price of Carrollton, and we get a timeout. Middle of the third quarter, 10-point lead North Greene. We'll be back in 90 seconds.
Investing in people, the Farmers State Bank and Trust.
The Blackhawk works hard to provide you with meeting and reception room facilities with great dining, including Sunday brunch from 11 to 2 and comfortable lodging. The Blackhawk of Jacksonville, proud to salute the athletes participating in this game.
Well, the free throw's made by Little. It's a 10-point performance by Brock Little in a reserve role for North Greene. They lead by 11, 41-30. Now it's Carrollton with the ball here in the middle of the third quarter. They get a pass in, almost knocked away. Greene gets it back out to Getting. Getting down the right side near the corner to Arnett. Arnett guarded by Ashley Thomas. Dribbles into the lane, puts up a shot. It's good for Carrollton. North Greene 41, Carrollton 32. North Greene has a 9-point lead with 3:28 remaining in the third quarter of the championship game. In backcourt, North Greene. Arnett was being a one-man press, but North Greene's Thomas into front court, helped by Wes Meyer. Meyer with the ball now, wheels to the right side of the lane. In a collision, loses the ball, but picked up by Little on the floor. They scramble for it. Jump ball called. Arrow points to North Greene. Under the alternating possession rule, North Greene will keep the ball. They'll have it at their baseline down below us at the east end of the Winchester gym. People standing all around the playing surface down there watching the game. And North Greene taking some time in on the right side. It comes to Davis. Davis dribbles into the lane, trying to pass underneath a Little, deflected away and stolen for Carrollton. Greene comes up with the ball, gives front court to Arnett. Arnett on the right side to Getting, in the corner to Price, back out to Getting, outside Arnett. Down on the left side it is to Fred, in the lane, Greene, good. He went to the basket and scored. And it's North Greene 41, Carrollton 34. 2 minutes, 48 seconds to go, third quarter. I don't think Carrollton's ever led in the ball game, have they?
Yeah, they led early on. Their last lead was 8-7.
That's right. We had the seesaw first 4 minutes of the game.
Check that, 7-6 was their last lead.
Into the lane, shot by Meyer. No good for North Greene, and on the rebound, a foul on Friend. He pushed off against Little of North Greene.
He's got 4.
Wow.
Second team foul against Carrollton.
4 fouls on Friend, who'll come out of the lineup. Mark Tapin will come in to replace him. Another change will find Andy Brannon back in the lineup for Carrollton, taking the spot of Arnett. A change for North Greene finds Tony Rhodes checking in. And getting a breather will be Jared Davis. So Carrollton goes with Getting, Greene, Tapin, Brannon, and Price. North Greene responds with the ball now. Thomas, Little, Dowdy, Rhodes, and Meyer. North Greene the ball out around the top of the circle. It's Thomas down the right side. Jumper from 6. Good. Ashley Thomas makes it North Greene 43, Carrollton 34. 9-point difference. 2:10 left in the third quarter. Carrollton the ball, North Greene the lead. Getting up for Carrollton. On the left side to Brandon, back out to Gettin. On the right side, Tapin. He's bumped and fouled by Wes Meyer.
Jerry, is it just me, or do you have the same feeling that Carrollton's still in that position where they feel like you got to score every time they go down the floor?
I don't think I do that much, Gary. I get the feeling that at some point here they're yet to hit a spurt and make this game even closer. I think it's going to happen. I think North Greene's still in the bit of the driver's seat, but I think Carrollton's going to challenge more than they have before it's all over.
Well, Meyer's third foul, by the way, 15 foul.
And it comes to Tapin. Left side jumper is no good, but he is fouled.
I think Rhodes.
You're right.
Second foul on Rhodes, 6th team foul on North Greene. That's important. Carrollton will be in the bonus.
Mark Tapin goes to the line. What kind of a free throw shooter is Tapin? Not too good. 45% coming into the tournament. He hasn't tried any tonight. Tapin, a 6-foot junior. His first free throw here is good. 43-35. The North Greene lead at one time was 14. At halftime it was 12. Now it is 8. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Next free throw by Tapin. We had somebody falling into the lane before the free throw, and that somebody was from Carrollton, so no free throw can be attempted. And instead, North Greene gets the ball up by 8. And they give it in backcourt to Bushnell. Micah Bushnell, arguably their best player, has seen limited action here in the championship game. Right side jumper by Rhodes for 3 is no good. Rebound off the floor to Carrollton. Brandon with the ball into front court, being chased by Little. Brandon protects the ball, gives it out to Gettin. On the left side, 3 for Price. Yes. It's a 5-point game, 43-38, and then a foul called on Brandon, trying to take it away in the inbounds play, and a timeout is called for North Greene. Well, it's a 5-pointer with 1:38 to go, third quarter. Timeout. We take the 1-minute break.
Hello, it's me again.
Feel like Carrollton's got to score every trip down. It is a 5-point. I was waiting for Carrollton to do something like that, but I was fearful in terms of hoping for a close game that it would not happen.
Well, it's there. It's a 5-pointer now. North Greene in the front court. The ball's knocked away. They scramble on the floor. It's an alternating possession ball for Carrollton. It's a 5-point ball game. North Greene led by 14. At halftime, they led by 12. Now they lead by 5. 1:26 to go, third quarter. And Carrollton has the ball. They can get within 2 or 3 points on this possession. So this championship game still very much undecided. In the front court, Ben Gettin for Carrollton. What scares you if you're a North Greene fan is that Gettin and Greene really haven't got into this thing a whole lot yet, and you only lead by 5. Down low it comes to Tapin, out to Gettin for 3. He's in it. He's in it. There it is. It's a 2-point ball game. 43-41 as Gettin hits. North Greene brings it up. Their 12-point lead has evaporated down to 2. Remember that last pass at the end of the first half? That's the difference in the game right now. Outside, North Greene with the ball. A shot by Davis. Around and through. Big basket for Jared Davis. 45-41, North Greene. Front court, Gettin for Carrollton. On the left side with the ball, Carrollton. Gettin gets it down to Tapin. Back out to Gettin. Another three-pointer. Bingo! 45-44, it's a 1-point game. Remember that rush we said we thought they'd put on? Here it is. How will North Greene respond? Thomas on the right side. Underneath it comes to Bushnell. Gives it off to Meyer. Lost it. Tries to get it back. We get a 3-second violation against North Greene. Carrollton can tie or get the lead. 17 seconds to go, third quarter.
Yeah, that last bucket, by the way, was a 2-pointer, not a 3-pointer.
2-pointer for Gettin. He brings it up and a chance to tie. Getton, guarded by Davis, is in front court. What a third quarter for Carrollton after looking dead in the first half. Getton with the ball around the top of the circle, into the lane, a jumper, tie game, tie game. Getton has scored 7 straight. That's the end of the third quarter. We've got a brand new ball game. We'll take a 90-second break. 45-45 tie.
Time for those holiday get-togethers. Let Subway take care of the food. Stop in today and order your party platter or party sub. Just let Subway know how many people you're expecting and they can get you taken care of. Get as many platters as you need or a party sub. Party subs can be made up to 100 feet if you're planning on inviting the whole town. That's Subway across from Lincoln Square on West Morton and on South Main at Vandalia, Jacksonville.
Foul came after the shot. Andy Brennan committed the foul after the shot was put up by Ashley Thomas. North Greene will have the ball out of bounds. North Greene 47% shooting, Carrollton 43. Carrollton outscored North Greene 23-11 in that corner. They were down by 14 after the first bucket by North Greene in the third quarter.
It's a tie game now, and here's a shot by Bushnell, good for North Greene. North Greene began the quarter by missing his shot, but then a foul after the shot on Carrollton gave it back to North Greene. They got it in, and Bushnell scored. North Greene leads 47-45. Fourth quarter just underway. Tapin at the other end for Carrollton. Turnaround shot, no good. Rebound, Davis of North Greene. So Carrollton came back from 14 down. Now it's North Greene with the ball, a 2-point advantage. Out front with the ball is Thomas. Thomas guarded by Brannon in the man-to-man defense of Carrollton. Bounce into the lane to Davis, who had to reach to save the bounce pass. Puts up a shot, no good. Rebound, Greener of Carrollton. Greener out to Getton. In the front court, Ben Getton. Down the lane. Shot, good.
21, Ben Getton.
It's a tie game at 47-47 with 6 minutes, 58 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Stay tuned after this. You'll hear via tape delay Jacksonville playing at Springfield High. In front court, Davis for North Greene. Out it comes to Dowdy. A shot, no good for 3. Rebound, Meyer, and a foul called against Meyer. Foul on Meyer of North Greene on the rebound. It's his 4th foul of the game. He is their 6'5" center.
It's 1 in bonus again. Carrollton's in the bonus. North Greene is not. Carrollton committed only 3 fouls this quarter.
And they've got to get Little back in the ball game for North Greene. He's going to replace Meyer, who goes to the bench with those 4 fouls. At the free throw line for Carrollton will be Ryan Greener. He could give them the lead. He's not attempted a free throw tonight. Greener is a 66% free throw shooter.
He has 2 points.
Carries an average of almost 13. His free throw is good. For the first time since the middle of the first quarter, Carrollton leads 48-47. Ryan Greener has only 3, but one of them has given them the lead. Here's his second free throw. It is no good. Rebound in the lane, grabbed by Price, knocked away, loose ball. Carrollton gets it. Brannon with the ball. Carrollton the ball and the lead. You believe this? They were down by 14 early in the third quarter. Now they have the ball in the lead early in the fourth quarter. Getton has brought him back. He's got it on the right side. Getton out top of the circle of Price. Price right side to Getton. I think Getton had scored 9 straight until that free throw by Greener. Here's a shot, no good. Loose ball. Price gets it back on the left side. Trying to go to Getton. Slapped away and stolen by Davis. He drives, shoots. Good. Dandy play by Jared Davis. It is North Greene back in front. 49-48. 6 minutes to go. Fourth quarter. Anybody's ball game. Getton for Carrollton. Getton gives it on the right side to Brannon. Guarded by Rhodes. 5:54 into the lane. It is Tapin. Underneath, high pass, knocked out of bounds by North Greene. That may have been a break for Carrollton because it looked like the pass was going to be bad anyway. But North Greene knocked it out of bounds. Carrollton gets it back to the baseline. Trailing by 1 in front of a standing room only crowd. Brannon in on the right side to Price. Price on the wing, clears it out front to Getton. On the left side to Tapin. Tapin back to Getton. On the right side to Price. It's a zone for North Greene. Price drives underneath the shot. Good. Now it's Carrollton in front, 50-49. The defending champions trying to upset the top-rated team for the second straight year in the championship game. Down on the left side, Davis. North Greene is looking for their 13th win without a loss this season. But they trail by 1. Right side jumper by Thomas. No good. Rebound, Carrollton. Price gets the ball, gives to Brandon. Front court to Getton. Getton down to the right side. Shot! In and out, no good. And the rebound down. Boy, that ball was halfway down and cammed around and came out of there. Front court comes Dowdy for North Greene. This is now a dandy ball game. Out to Thomas, into Davis. Free throw line with the ball. Back to Thomas. On the left side wing, it is to Dowdy. Dowdy guarded by Getton. Out to Thomas. Watched by Brandon. Man-to-man for Carrollton. 4:48 to go. North Greene needs a basket. Davis shot. No good. Rebound off the hands of Carrollton, out of bounds. North Greene gets it back underneath. Down by 1. They want to bring Meyer back into the lineup. He'll play with 4 fouls.
How tired are they? Getton, Brandon, and Price. As soon as that whistle was blown, all 4 of them bent over, trying to catch their breath a bit.
Meyer and Rhodes both back in the game for North Greene. They join Bushnell, Thomas, and Dowdy. Three-point shot by Rhodes is good. Just came off the bench and hit a three-pointer from the corner. Did the coach's son, Tony Rhodes.
First one of the game for
No,
North Greene.
they say a two-pointer. Two-pointer. I thought he was over there in the corner. 51-50, North Greene by 1. Brandon front court for Carrollton. Right side of the corner to Greene. Greene out to Getton. Getton on the left side to Price. This is off to Brandon. Back out to Price near the point. High pass saved by Greene at the free throw line. Turnaround jumper. Good. Big basket by Ryan Greene, and Carrollton leads again. 52-51, Carrollton. North Greene the ball. 4:08 to go. Outside Thomas the ball for North Greene. Thomas guarded by Brandon. Around the top of the circle he is. 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter. We've had one overtime game in the tournament. It was the last game last Saturday. This is the last game this Saturday. Outside with the ball is Rhodes.
And we were here. We're still here.
Down low. And then the pass comes off for a shot by Bushnell. It's good. 53-52. North Greene leads by 1. 3 minutes, 38 seconds to go. Fourth quarter championship game. North Greene Carrollton the ball.
Bushnell finally in double figures with 11. 10 lead changes now in the contest.
Tapin on the left side for Carrollton. Tapin backs in a little bit, bumps a little bit, gives it out to Greener, out to Getton. You keep in mind, Carrollton won their first game here by 2. They won their next game by 2. They won the semifinal by 1. They trail now by 1. They've been in these close games. Outside with the ball is Getton. On the left side, he gives the ball to Tapin. Right side, Price. Price down to the baseline. Underneath. Shot blocked from behind. Picked up, though, and shot by Greiner. No good. Next rebound, Rhodes for North Greene. North Greene the ball and the 1-point lead. 2 minutes and 53 seconds to go.
It's been a while since North Greene's had the ball in the lead.
They've got it right now in that situation. Thomas on the left side to Meyer. Meyer guarded by Greener. Feeds into the right side off Bushnell, but saved by Thomas into Bushnell. Underneath, almost knocked away from Dowdy. It's on the floor, out of bounds. North Greene's ball. 2:37 to go. Carrollton did everything but get the turnover.
Carroll did a good job of collapsing down low to help out because Brandon had went for the steal. He slid on the floor out there. It created an off-balance situation for the Carrollton defense, but teammates covered up.
Jared Davis back in. Tony Rhodes comes out for North Greene. In they go. Right side to Davis. Out front to Thomas. On the left side it is to Dowdy. Has the notion for 3. Takes the shot. No good. On the rebound, Greener of Carrollton. Carrollton with the ball. They trail by a point. Into front court comes Andy Brandon around the top of the circle. Man-to-man for North Greene. Brandon guarded by Thomas. On the left side to Getton. Getton guarded by Davis. Davis is taller than Getton. That might prevent him from taking that three-pointer. On the left side to Brandon. 2:12 remaining. Brandon pulls up the dribble. Looks for help. Bounce pass stolen away by Bushnell for North Greene. A little bit indecisive by Brandon. Led to the turnover, and Bushnell made the steal. In the front court comes North Greene. Less than 2 minutes to go in the championship game. They lead by 1. Thomas has it outside. Thomas guarded by Brandon. Top of the circle, he comes to Davis. Back to Thomas inside the 150 mark. Down low to Bushnell. His shot. Good. 55-52. North Greene by 3 with 1 minute and 39 seconds left. In the front court, Getton for Carrollton. Getton around the top of the circle, guarded by Davis. On the left side to Price. Price guarded by Dowdy. Into the corner it is to Tapin. 1:28 to go. Tapin looking outside to Brandon. Down by 3 is Carrollton. Brandon with the ball. Penetrates into the lane. Left side to Tapin. Tapin into the lane. And we're going to get a blocking foul called against North Greene.
Wes Meyer, it's his 5th. He's out of the ball game.
The center, the junior center for North Greene, will foul out with 1:19 to go. It'll be Rhodes who will come back in to replace Wes Meyer. Meyer averaging over 14 points per game in the season and limited to 2 points here in the championship game. Fouls out with 1:19 left, and his team up by 3. And at the free throw line, it'll be Tapin for Carrollton. Tapin, a 45% free throw shooter on the year. He's 1 for 1 from the line tonight.
I can tell you couldn't believe me when I held up 2 points for Meyer.
Oh, my.
You looked at me like, no, it's not right. Tell me how much he really has.
The front end of the one-end bonus for Tapin is good. No, in and out. No good on the rebound. Bushnell for North Greene. Now North Greene in good shape. The ball, a 3-point lead. 1:12 to go. They want a timeout. We'll take the 1-minute break. 3-point lead for North Greene. Back after these.
Come to see ours where the food is great. See ours means freshest taste.
Greene will have the basketball and the 3-point lead without their starting center, Wes Meyer, who's fouled out. 1:11 to go.
Here we go. North Greene gives it in. There's still one more basketball broadcast to come tonight. When this is done, it'll be Jacksonville at Springfield. Stay tuned for that broadcast. But here we've got a minute left in the game. North Greene, 3-point lead with the ball, trying to keep away. Thomas took too long. Brandon guarded him closely, and a 5-second call will give the ball back to Carrollton with 57 seconds to go. They're down by 3. They could tie with 1 shot.
I smell an overtime.
If it is, it's going to be Getton who would do it. Don Cobb is talking to the players right now, making sure that everything is under control. Carrollton ready to toss it in at midcourt. Brannon, the trigger man, gets it in and backcourt to Getton. Brings it up with 54 seconds to go. They were trailing Winchester the other night by a point with 10 seconds to go, and Getton hit the game winner. They trail now by 3 with 45 seconds to go. Brannon has it around the top of the circle. 42 seconds to go. Brannon's into the lane, drives. His shot blocked by Bushnell, and forced out of bounds with the ball is Friend. Do we get a foul called?
Yeah.
Foul will be against North Greene, or will it be Carrollton's ball at side court? It's going to be traveling called on Carrollton. Oh, my. Oh, my. Carrollton wants a timeout. Timeout, Carrollton. 36 seconds to go. North Greene by 3. We're back in 1 minute.
Hi, this is Elizabeth Doyle. Usually you hear my dad, Tom, talking about
tournament. This message is from Mackie Dawes Funeral Homes in Murrayville, Root House, Winchester, Bluffs, and Whitehall.
Enough, the guy who fouls, Micah Bushnell. He has the most losses of missed free throws of any North Greene player. He's missed 3. No other North Greene player has missed a free throw.
Well, they give it in for North Greene now after that strange call, bringing the ball up as Rhodes, and he is fouled at midcourt. People are going to buzz about that call regardless of the outcome of the ball game. It appeared that the Carrollton man was forced out of bounds, and the only question was Carrollton going to get the ball at side court, or was a foul going to be called on Bushnell? And instead, the Carrollton man was called for traveling. I don't know. If I'd have been a coach, if I'd have been the Carrollton coach, I'd have been kicked out of the game by now. I would have complained so much.
That's 5 fouls on Friend. He checks out of the ball game. Only the 4th team foul against Carrollton.
So North Greene, 32 seconds to go, up by 3 to give it in at midcourt, and the officials say, wait just a second. Everything's okay. Everything's all right. Here we go. Here we go. North Greene to toss it in. They have a little trouble. Get it into Thomas. 30 seconds to go. Carrollton's got a foul.
Now. Got a foul.
Outside with the ball is Dowdy. Dowdy gives it on the right side, and they do foul. They foul Rhodes. Rhodes would seem to be a pretty good free throw shooter, but he's not shooting free throws yet. Oh, not in the 1-and-1 yet.
I don't think so. Yep, there they are.
They're in the 1-and-1. And let's see what kind. Rhodes from the free throw line this year, 86%. He's 2 for 2 tonight. Free throw. No good. Rebound, Arnett for Carrollton. They still have a chance. Down by 3, 20 seconds to go. Out to Greene. Where's Getton? Here's the shot by Arnett. No good. Rebound. They kick it outside again. They give it to Arnett. Arnett gets it out to Price. 10 seconds to go. Where's Gettin? Right side Gettin. There's shot. No good. No good. Rebound North Greene. They're going to win. It's North Greene. It's all over. North Greene wins it by 3. Championship game is over. North Greene wins it 55-52. Carrollton had 3 shots at the three-pointer at a time. They wouldn't drop. North Greene wins it by 3, 55-52. They're still undefeated. They're the champions of the tournament. Post-game show in 2 minutes.
If you're looking for a new car or truck, now's the time to buy at Marshall Chevrolet in Winchester.
Introduce our tournament managers for this year, Mr. Bob Moore and Mr. Harold Sanders. To support their team. And at this time, I would like to present the trophies for the championship game of the 74th Annual Winchester Invitational Tournament. I would like to congratulate both Carrollton High School and North Greene High School. You guys fought hard, you played hard, you gave us a fine effort this week, throughout the week, and this evening. Very exciting game. At this time, I would like to present the second place trophy to Coach Jeff Crumley and the Carrollton Hawks. And I would like to present the first place trophy to Coach Marty Rhodes and the North Greene.
Presentations. We would now like to present the Sportsmanship Trophy. The winner is selected by bench and tournament personnel. And this year the winner of the Sportsmanship Trophy was Berry High School. We have a representative from Berry who will be coming forward. Okay, we'll make sure they get that trophy. We would now like to present the cheerleading award. This year's first place award was voted upon by each school's cheerleading sponsor. We have 4 certificates to present. 4th place this year was Winchester High School. 3rd place, Triopia High School. 2nd place, cheerleading, North Greene High School. And the first place cheerleading squad this year, Liberty High School. We would now like to announce the Winchester All-Tournament team. The All-Tournament plaques are sponsored by WEAI Radio of Jacksonville. Here to announce this year's team is Mr. Jerry Simons of WEAI Radio.
And again, we mentioned to you the All-Tournament team is picked by the head coaches of the participating schools. We announced them in alphabetical order. First, from North Greene, Micah Bushnell. From Winchester, Jeremy Garrett. A unanimous selection, the only player here to make it for the second straight year from Carrollton, Ben Getty. The tournament's individual leading scorer from Winchester, Yancey Kramer. And 1 point behind from ISD, Leo Gutierrez. From North Greene, Wes Meyer. From Rushville, Dane Ware. Alphabetically, the 9th player picked, the only sophomore on the team. From Pleasant Hill, Joe Young. And from Calhoun, Josh Zippert.
Let's give all these fine players a round of applause. Folks, we want to thank you for coming. You made this a great tournament. Drive safely. Good night.
Francisco, yeah.